All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHIM, Rakak, double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole flock of Israel. And the title's lesson is going to be, now is the judgment of this world. All right, so this present world that you see, all right, here in 2020, all right, is getting ready to be judged, all right, and going into Genesis 6th chapter, because as things are written aforetime for our learning, all right, what happened when the Lord flooded the planet Earth, all right, a lot of people died, okay, and the Lord flooded the earth because the world was filled with wickedness, all right, and the only person he saved was Noah and his household, being 8 souls, all right. So comparing it to this time now, okay, it's going to be with fire, all right. The Lord's going to flood this place with nuclear fire, and only a remnant is going to be saved, all right. So and this has all ultimately been prophesied in the scriptures, all right, that in the last days, all right, this kingdom will be judged, all right, and a particular people would be in rulership, all right, when the Lord returns, okay, and that people that is in rulership is Esau, even the so-called white man, all right, he will be in power, you know, when the Lord returns, okay, he's going to be taken out of power, all right, because this is a prophecy, all right, so this is John chapter 12 and verse 31. Now is the judgment of this world, okay, because Yahushua is not of this world, okay, neither are we of this world, all right, so he's coming back to make judgment, okay, and the judgment for this place is destruction, all right, so any of you who are still attached to this place, okay, you know, you're going to be destroyed, all right, because the Lord said, come out of my people, so the Lord's only coming to save his people, all right, I'm going to show you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, so the kingdom that's coming is for you, all right, but the kingdom now is not for us, all right, that's why if you take part in this kingdom, all right, and you join hand in hand, don't separate yourself, you're going to be destroyed and left with a sword of destruction. So John 12 and 31, now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out, okay, so the prince of darkness, okay, the prince of darkness, okay, the powers of darkness of this world, all right, because in the book of Ephesians, it tells you we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness in high places, okay, spiritual wickedness in high places, all right, so the people that are putting forth the spiritual wickedness, okay, are the physical counterparts of the spiritual demon Satan, okay, going to the so-called white race, all right, the Edomites, all right. So the prince of this world is going to be cast out, okay, Satan, all right, is going to be cast out of this world because this is his world right now, Job 9 and 24, all right. So the Lord is getting ready to take out this man's rulership, okay, all right. So that's why what John 16 chapter says of judgment, because the prince of this world is judged, all right. The prince of this world is judged, all right, you know, like it says in Thessalonians, even whose working is after the coming of Satan, roughly paraphrasing, okay, you know, he that, I probably can get it really quick, if I may, bear with me 1 second, who's working after Satan. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and I'll start at verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed. Okay, who's the wicked? All right, Esau, even the so-called white man. Read Malachi the 1st chapter in the 4th verse. All right, that is a people the Lord's curse. All right, but at this moment in time, it looks like they're blessed. All right, but this is not a blessing. This is a curse. All right, because you have to consider the latter end. The latter end of so-called America being Babylon the Great is a sore destruction. All right, this rulership as a whole, a sore destruction, okay, is getting ready to be taken out. That beast, all right, the system, this ruling class government, okay, the elites of Esau, okay, the so-called white man, you know, and his buddies going into these nations, all right, this rulership is going to be taken out, all right, by Yahawashi, by Yahawashi, 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, when it's like whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. All right, so the spirit of his mouth is his prophets, okay, the Lord's servants, the prophets, going into Apostle Hall and down, okay, you know, it's about prophecy, all right, and we're professing and telling you that this man's going to be taken out, and that's why Revelation 12 and 12 is going to happen, because he knows that he have but a short time, all right, but he's deceiving you people, thinking that you have time. He's telling you peace and safety, all right, prosperity, okay, a new beginning, all right, him and his new world order, all right, you're going to ultimately be taken away and destroyed. Continuing, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right, so these thermonuclear missiles. All right, and also with the chariots, the host of chariots. Okay, the Lord's army. Okay, because it tells you in Revelations, the 12th chapter, that Esau, Edom, so white man is going to try to fight the Lord in the air. All right, in the heavens. All right, read 2 Exodus 13th chapter. All right, but it's going to be a slaughter. Okay, Esau has no chance. All right, verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders. All right, so his left hand miracles. All right, and what he's going to do is he's going to put this chip out, and profess and make himself as the Most High. Okay, saying, I can cure this, I can fix that, I can fix this. Okay, I can do that, I can do this. All right, bringing back people to life. These celebrities falsifying their deaths, and then Esau bringing them back to life. Okay, these fake left hand miracles. All right, and people are gonna wander, and like scripture say, and wander after the beast, worship the beast. Okay, and conform and pretty much go along with the New World Order, and that's gonna get them destroyed. All right, because you're being deceived, you're being lied to. All right, and this is ultimately set up of the Lord. This is verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. All right, so ultimately, if you get tricked, all right, and you fall after the ways of the beast, you fall after the ways of the so-called white man Esau, Edom, all right, it's because the Lord didn't want to save you. All right, and ultimately, again, he's only coming to save his people. All right, and continue, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. So the Lord did that. Okay, I'll keep on reading, verse 11. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them a strong delusion that they should believe a lie. All right, that this place is going to be prolonged, this place is going to be all right. We can make home out of hell. It's not going to happen. Okay, this is verse 12, that they might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Because if you have nothing to say about this word, it means you're okay with it. Okay, so if you're trying to figure out how we can fix it in Babylon and hell, okay, you're gonna ultimately be destroyed. Okay, because this is not what the counsel of the Lord is. Okay, so going back to where I can take this here. This is I can make this quick, because this was gonna happen. We gotta start making quicker videos, because the time is speeding up. Okay, so pretty much you that are on the outside or that have not heard this truth yet, you got a lot of catching up to do. Because the men on this side, they already understand. All right, you got to catch up and learn. All right, make your corner election sure. It's Isaiah 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Okay, so talking about here in this time, this is a prophecy. Okay, sit down on the ground, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Okay, so-called America is Babylon the Great. Okay, the mother of harlots. All right, the mystery of iniquity. Okay, so the Lord's saying, sit down on the ground, there's no throne. Because again, this man's blessing is ultimately a curse onto him. Okay, the Lord said the deceiver and deceiver are his. So he deceived himself, okay? That what he has is a blessing, but it's ultimately, it's a curse. All right, because he's getting ready to be destroyed and thrown into slavery. All right, continuing. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Okay, this place, so-called America, is being made a laughing stock. No one wants to come to so-called America. Everybody's leaving. Because why? Because the Lord is putting his spirit upon all flesh. All right, this place is doomed. All right, and there's no going back for so-called America. The glory days, the good old days is done. All right, verse 2. Take the millstones and grind milk. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. Okay, so this place is being exposed through and through. All right, that's what this devil, he cannot contain his anger, his frustration. All right, that's why he's going to come down again with great wrath, because he's being exposed. All right, he's confounded. Okay, and he's cut and he's offended. All right, and that's why he wants to try to put hands on the men of the Lord, and ultimately try to do it with the Lord's people, because Esau's going to come down with Jacob with the sword again. Okay, and he's going to get a lot of you. All right, 2/3 to be exact in the so-called America. All right, so that's a lot of people of our people that's going to be destroyed. All right, continue. I would take vengeance and I would not meet thee as a man. So our help is coming. Okay, we're not alone in this thing. Okay, there's many more of us than of them. All right, so Esau in his might, he's puffing, he's proud as hell, but something from the heavens, something he cannot touch, something he cannot comprehend, is coming to take him out. Okay, something higher than him. Okay, all right, something that created himself. Okay, the Lord created Esau. All right, and he created him to be destroyed, to be a vessel of dishonor. All right, so this place being exposed is a sign of this place going out. All right. So it's verse 4. As for our Redeemer, the Lord YAHAWASHI of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. All right, the Holy One of his people. Okay, he's for his people. All right, sit thou, verse 5, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdom. So-called America is done. Okay, all these skyscrapers and all these things that even John Revelator was amazed at. Okay, and he got pretty much rebuked by the angel. Okay, because he's like, yo, I'm about to tell you the judgment of this whore. Okay, don't marvel at this place. This place is going to be destroyed. Okay, this is verse 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thy hands. So the Lord gave us up to you devils. Okay, you know, Esau is so damn proud. Okay, you know, our rock turned his back on us. Okay, because we disobeyed him. Okay, so we were given over to you. Okay, not for our destruction, because we moved from the wrath. All right, now's the time of our punishment being up. All right, so the Lord's gonna lift us up, and he's gonna raise us up over you devils. Okay, the Lord's gonna put you into darkness. Okay, for all of you done to his people. Okay, to us. All right, continuing, and giving them into thy hand, thou didst shew them no mercy. So what's gonna happen in this place? No mercy. Okay, you look into the history of what happened to our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, the Americans. Nothing has been done as bad as it's been done to you so-called Latinos, the Americans, and no one had to pay for it. Okay, we're paying for ourselves because we sin against the Lord, but somebody has to pay for what happened to us. All right, it's gonna be these devils. All right, upon the ancient hast thou very, very heavily laid thy yoke. Okay, now it's spiritual yoke. Okay, we're in debts. We're behind hundreds of years. All right, and this devil is not giving us no breathing room. Okay, so the Lord's gonna what? Intervene. He's gonna make intercession. All right, verse 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. So. And this devil thinks he's going to be here forever, okay? But it's not, okay? He's going to be taken out of the prosperity of wicked, but for a moment. All right, wrap this up. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst thou remember the latter end of it, because you didn't consider the latter end, okay? You heard all the good stuff that was coming. You're going to get the fatness of the earth. You know, you're going to have, you know, everything your heart's desire. But what? The Lord said the elder shall serve the younger, okay? You know, you didn't consider the latter end, okay? Your blessing had a time period, okay? Your blessing, again, is a curse unto you. Okay, and you're coming to the realization again that you have been rejected. Okay, you've been rejected. Okay, so this is Isaiah 14 and verse 14. That thou yeah, I'll just start from here because it's this whole chapter is good. But here, this is Isaiah 14 and verse 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? So this place is coming to a screeching halt. Okay, you see what's happening to this place. This place is being corroded, okay, and corrupted. Okay, it's rotting away. Okay, it ultimately is being prepped for destruction. All right, this is verse 5. The Lord YAHAWASHI broken the staff of the wicked. All right, the rulership of the wicked. Okay, staff is ultimately, you know, you have a scepter or a staff is a sign of your rulership. Here you go. And the scepter of the ruler. So it's your power is being broken. Okay, verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. All right, because this is all prophecy. Okay, you know, this man showed no mercy, putting tariffs and all these things on other nations, and it's all coming back to bite him in the ass, because now he's crying out for help and no one wants to help him. Okay, and no one feels bad for the devil. The Lord wrote in, I think it's the same chapter, that, you know, the people are gonna cheer, okay, and be happy. Okay, they'll be sad for a little bit, you know, going to Revelation 18th chapter, but ultimately when the righteous are in authority, the people are going to rejoice. This is Isaiah 14, move on down to verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? All right, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation? So, because the Lord. All right, this is again going into this the judgment of this, now is the judgment of this world. You know, going into John the 12th chapter. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out. Okay, you know, going into where was it at? And Luke the 10th chapter and 18th verse, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Okay, he's gonna be out here in a snap of a finger. Okay, you know. But let me wrap this up. Isaiah 14:13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Okay, that's a big mistake this man has done. All right, the Lord's going to prove that he is just a man. All right, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell. Okay, yet hell is a condition. He's not going to be dragged you know, into a pit of hellfire going into Hades. Okay, that's mythology. Okay, that's Greek mythology. All right, hell is a condition. You're going to be put into hell. Okay, and the Lord can give us spiritual powers. He might actually create a hell for you. Okay, now the joke's on you. Okay, so you're going to hell. All right, continuing to the sides of the pit. Verse 16, they that see thee shall nearly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the whole earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroy the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? Okay, so that, you know, again, people are going to be looking down this and like, you know, is this the man? Okay, you know, these old decrepit devils. Okay, and ultimately the Lord did that to show his power. Okay, brought out the basis of men and made him civil. Okay, he's not civil, but, you know, organized. Okay, and made him rule the earth. Okay, you know, for a long time. Okay, a very strong leadership going into the iron. All right, fierce. Okay, called his kingdom a beast. All right, you know, the East's rulership of beast. You know, so but the Lord's getting ready to cut the head off the dragon, all the heads. Okay, all the snakes. You know, because it says in Revelation 20 chapter that devil, the old serpent, the dragon, the Satan. All right, so this time he's going to be bound up forever. Okay, he's not going to be let loose again for a little season. All right, you know, he's going to be this time is going for the kill. Yahshua is going for the kill. All right, so with that, the Lord's words be edifying. I was always going to give our praise to YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings with all.